we've planted our Gielinor seeds, and now we can also plant the barley seeds. That's the second part of our recipe to make the Wizard's Mind Bomb to boost us up to 83, so we can make our Barrows portal. We've got an hour to wait now, though, so we're going to be heading ourselves over to the Chaos Elemental. We have been here before, and the drop that we're really going to be hunting are those mahogany planks. They're just a 1 in 25.6 drop, so we're going to hope for the best here. Hopefully it's not too many kills. Where we can get this fairly easy drop. We get between 8 and 16 noted, and that could help us out with a whole bunch of other portals, so I think it's going to be a worthwhile grind. And coming in on our next kill, we have the Water Staff and the Super Combat. Sure, we'll take that, I suppose. One more prod, and we get the Runite Bar and another Super Combat Potion, sure. You can see I'm working through some trash food right now. Let's see how our progress is. Oh, what? Oh, these are such low-level seeds. I never thought this would even be a possibility, to be honest with you. Oh, man, that means I gotta go back to Gielinor seed stalls. Okay. Right, that took ages, but we finally have 4 Gielinor seeds again, and 4 barley seeds, just in case that one didn't go through either. Now, seriously, I'm begging, do not fail me this time, Gielinor hops, please. Let's check on the barley. Back at Chaos Elemental then, now that I have another hour to wait for those seeds to grow. Let's see what we can get here. Still looking for those planks, of course. There are some high roll drops. Nothing there, though. Adamant Bar and Dragon Bones. What other high rolls can we get? We already hit Dragon Plate Legs the first time we were here, but maybe Dragon 2H. There is the outside possibility of the pickaxe at 1 in 256. Coming in on the kill. Room Plate Skirt and a Super Restore. Okay. Almost there on another fresh kill. And we have Coal and the Super Combat. Almost there. There you go. Coins and Blighted Karambwans. That's pretty useless. And there it is. That's the kill. We get the Chaos Runes and another Super Restore. Not too much going on there. Stuck around for another. And we get the Chaos Runes. Okay, that's a big stack of Chaos Runes at least. Chopping down the Chaos Ellie one more time. I mean, our stats are pretty trash. It does still take a while here. Dragon Dagger and Weapon Poison. Okay, Weapon Poison might be useful for something. Maybe I could poison this, actually. Prodding it again. We get Chaos Runes. Another Weapon Poison. Cool. And yes, it hasn't messed me a second time. Fool me once, you Gielinor seeds, but don't fool me twice. Let's get these hops out so we can finally get brewing, because this was the fast part of the process. I need 30 hours to actually brew these things, but at least we have them in hand now. And the barley is also nice and healthy. Let's get a good chunk of these. I think I need at least like 4 of these so that I can brew effectively. It's either 4 of these or the hops. I can't remember now. We actually need to make barley malt, so I just found the nearest range. I just teleported to Catherby. And yeah, there we go, barley malt. I don't think I've ever used this before. And the final piece of the puzzle is getting some beer glasses. So we're just hopping and grabbing beers from the barbarian village. They're no longer going to need them, seeing as though they're all dead. So I may as well take them for myself and empty them out. And we made our way over to Keldagrim, where we have the fermenting with Blandy beer right now. And he's going to give me the ale yeast that we need. That's the final component. We have our buckets of water that we pop into this fermenting vat over here. This crazy device. And then we also have the barley malt that gets chucked in, as well as the Gielinor hops. And then finally the ale yeast goes in. And now we patiently wait. I really hope it doesn't go bad. I don't know the odds on the batch going bad, so maybe I'll throw it on the screen now. Back at Chaos Ellie then, we have 30 hours to kill, so why not? Let's see. Ooh, Dragon Plate Legs, and we're also an Ellie veteran. Done this a few times now. These Dragon Plate Legs actually really helped out, because the wolf is aggroing me down, so that bit of defense bonus has probably actually kept me here, to be honest with you. Let's see the kill. Coming in with the coal and the Blighted Super Restore. Okay. We'll try and get one more. Now the wolf is trapped behind the Chaos Ellie this time. So we can get this extra kill, and we get Blood Runes and Weapon Poison again, and the Dragon Bones, sure. You can see that I brought a Rune Dagger Poison to try and see if that actually helps us kill it faster, but it didn't make a notable difference. We get the Fire Staff and Anglers this time around, okay. Let's see it. Okay, Water Staff, sure. I don't think I have the supplies for another one. So we've rebanked, and we're going again. Actually coming in on a level pretty soon as well, in strength. Let's see the kill. It's going to be a Dragon Dagger and a Super Combat, sure. Going to be anything useful. There's the big hits. We have the Ranar Weeds, sure. One more prod. And we get the Rune Full and some Anglerfish. One more, yep. Chaos Runes and Dragon Bones. And what's this one going to be? Kill 34 is the Karamwan stack. Oh, no freaking way. Oh, what? I just saw the pet immediately, but Dragon Pick as well. Same drop. What the heck? We're just here for planks and we got the Dragon Pickaxe. I don't even know. I've got to get back to Major Bank as soon as possible. Hover over that log out like crazy. Actually, you know what? I got to pick this guy up. I don't want anyone to have any reason to kill me. Pick that up. Don't let anyone see you. I can't believe it killed count 35. Follower and D-pick. That's a 1 in 300 for the pet. 1 in 256 for the pick. I'm just here for a 1 in 25 drop. Oh no, the webs are slashed. I hope no one's around. Please get me in there. Okay. Whew, we're safe. We're safe. Chaos Elemental Pet and the Dragon Pickaxe. That's going to save us so much time. This is an item I would have to hunt for at Wilderness bosses because this is huge for Chambers of Xeric, you know, for Guardians. So now I've had a huge time save here. And we also get to flex the pet as well. That's crazy. What the heck? Second pet on the account. Whew, okay, I've calmed down a little bit. Next kill. We still need the planks, so I'm still here. Still hunting the stuff. Okay. We're closing in on another kill. And we get the Ancient Ice Sack and the Dragon Bones. Sure, sure. Let's see, is it going to be planks this time around? No, just Rune Darts and Dragon Bones again. Let's try one more. And this is going to be my last kill, I think. I realised that I can actually just change my current portals. I don't really want to go for these mahogany planks now. I've kind of lost interest after hitting the pick. So we're moving on to the next thing on the list, and that's actually grabbing some Tockle. I'm going to be switching worlds and selling Chaos Runes. I also have some spare Obsidian pieces to sell, because I want to get the full Obsidian set, because I need to get my melees up from the 60s into the 70s, so that I can actually wear the Barrows equipment that we're going to be trying to work towards. So we're going to spam sell these Chaos Runes to get ourselves a good chunk of Tockle here, so that I can buy the remaining pieces. We have the shield, the body, and I need to get the helmet and the legs, so that I have some nice melee strength bonus to actually get training here. And there we have it, the white stack of 130k Tockle, which we can come over here and trade. We can also sell the spare body and the spare capes. And let's get the plate legs. They cost 100. And how much is the helmet? 84, so I actually need to pillage the bank a little more and get some more Tockle. Be right back. There we go, a few death runes sold later, and we now have the full Obsidian set. My best melee equipment. And I am going to do some Slayer for a little bit. We are closing in on the 70 strength at least, and then we can go towards 70 attack and 70 defense, because I also need the 70 attack to wield half the Barrows weaponry that we're looking for. So going to be a few tasks here of Slayer, I think. Get some stats. This is a crazy combination of gear, by the way. I've got the Mithril boots on, the Obsidian set, the Obby shield, and Dragon sword. Have you ever seen a champion like this in your life? One other thing I have on my mind with Barrows is also getting my prayer up as high as possible, because there is the natural prayer drain in the crypts. So using my ensouled heads as best as possible to get my prayer level up is going to be nice. Just trying to get any sort of combat experience in while I can. And this is, you know, also helping our goal for getting that prayer bonus as much as possible, so that I'm not getting whacked by Darok at the end of a crypt or something. And we're getting towards the last of it now. We have these random Tazar heads that we have to get rid of. But as you can see, that's got us to 63 and 64 prayer now. Happy days. That's all going to be really helpful stuff. These reanimations are busted. If you can keep track of your ensouled heads, they really do help out. They boost up your prayer really quickly. Little whimsical detour to the POH, because I want to build a home for our new pet Chaos Elemental and give our Phoenix a friend, because I'm going to be teleporting so much in and out of my house for Barrows. I'll see my pets way more if they're just here wandering about the whole time. So yeah, here we go. We can use our How do I do this? Let's get out of this interface. What if I just use them on the Menagerie? Yep, they're popped in that way. Ooh, I can't metamorph. There you go. Get in there. Show me my pets. 2 of them right now. And here they are just wandering about. It's so cool that they're both flying. So they're going to be all over this house. It's going to be sick to see them. And I'm teleporting to Barrows so often that I'm going to see them like every few minutes. It's going to be great. Such a good vibes thing. Alright, close to finishing up our Slayer task. We did get the 70 strength at the very least. Now we can switch over to the attack. And we're hoping that Konar can give us another task for melee. Worms? Not ideal, but I suppose we could for a bit. This is it then. This is the moment. Was all of our waiting going to waste? Let's check the vat. It's filled with Wizard's Mind Bomb. Get me some pints right now. Twist that. Get some cooking XP. The barrel is filled with Wizard's Mind Bomb. There it is. Give me pints right now. Use it. Give me them. Yes, there it is. I'm only going to need 1, but you know what? Magic Boost might be useful later, so I'm going to stock up on these Mind Bombs while I can. Oh, yes. We could finally make our portal. That's our worms task done. We are running dangerously low on supplies, though. I'm having to use salmon right now. That is not ideal. And what do we have? Our black demons is really annoying. If I want to melee them, I'm going to waste a bunch of prayer pots, and I want to save as many prayer things as possible for Barrows, so maybe that's the end of our melee detour. You know what? No, let's just put a pin in Slayer, and let's continue to grind our melees, but at the crab. The crab always wins. It always finds a way. I have to run all the way to the Telatli Rainforest, because I haven't been able to complete Twilight's Promise, of course. So it's an absolutely huge trip here, but I've loaded up with pots, and hopefully that's going to speed things up. Just crabbing away. Don't worry about all the flying obstacles. I'm the only one here. Everyone else is a ghost. We've started to get to work on our attack levels, at least. And closing in on a level any second now. 1 or 2 good prods left. There it is. We instantly got interrupted, but the fireworks were there, damn it. We got our 70 attack. Now we just get ourselves to 70 defense. And without any further ado, we can finally get to Barrows. Oh, I'm so excited about it. This whole time at the crab, I've been excited. 1 more prod. 1 more prod. Yes. Again, interrupted by the crab, but I don't care. 70 defense unlocked. That means we can finally get to Barrows and finally get big upgrades in our gear. Huge, huge news. Okay, so because we failed to get the mahogany planks from the Chaos Elemental, we're going to be sacrificing a portal instead here. We're going to get rid of our Draenor Mana portal, something I really don't need. It's not even much of a quality of life. It barely saves me any time compared to like just teleporting to Fally when I'm doing my herb runs anyway. So let's drink our Mind Bomb, and then let's relocate the Draenor and pop it over to Barrows. There we go. We have a Barrows teleport in the POH. Oh my goodness, we are going to be rocking so much Barrows on this account. I have so many reasons to want Barrows. There's upgrades in basically all of my combat styles. Here we are. We've heisted our way into Mauritania, into the iconic Barrows crypts. So why is Barrows so important for this account then? Well, actually, we can take advantage of almost every piece of equipment here. Of course, we are lacking a lot of good magic gear. We're currently on Mystic robes, so the Aram's robe top and robe skirt would be massive. The staff and hood aren't so good. We will have better replacements later, but definitely the top and legs will be massive. The Darok helm, plate body and legs are all individually strong tanking pieces, but if we acquire the entire set, this could provide a great way for us to train our strength by lowering our hit points and allowing us to access the set effect, boosting our damage substantially. All of the Guthan's pieces provide good defensive bonus, but again, if we are able to track down the entire set, this could be a really helpful option. The set effect providing a heal could be massive for allowing us to stay longer at Slayer tasks, and could surprisingly come up in all sorts of PvM situations to help us sustain trips. The Carol's equipment is also really powerful here. The Coif and crossbow not so much, although depending on how many chests we do, we could have a huge stack of bolt racks, so the crossbow could allow us to have some more powerful training options, but the leather top and leather skirt here are incredible tanky defensive options. They offer strong range attack bonus as well as having great magic defense, in addition to our regular defensive bonuses. Finding any Torag's armor wouldn't be the worst, because again, this can provide tank gear. The sets we don't care about too much though, and the Torag hammers are rarely ever going to be useful. Verax once again provides decent defensive stats. Most notably, they also offer prayer bonus though, making both the Verax plate skirt and helm really solid options. The flail isn't a great weapon, but once again, if we do get the full set, this has the opportunity of getting a guaranteed hit, ignoring accuracy, so it can be a decent option against high defense bosses. I do still have my eye on some wildy bossing, so if we are able to get the full Verax set, that could also be huge. Take a good look, folks. This is what peak male performance looks like. Let's teleport to the house. This is certainly a tribrid setup. Just the usual stuff, really. Everything you've seen before. But here we are. We're at Barrows. We've got our wind blast. We've got our range gear. We have somewhat of a melee setup. Let's see how it goes. Super quick rundown of Barrows for those unfamiliar then. There are 6 crypts here, and each of them has a different brother. There's a bunch of them. We're currently attacking Verac, and we can just simply pray melee and use magic against it. But Verac specifically can hit through prayer with its set effect, so we might still take damage. And if we stay in the crypt for too long, you can see in the very top left next to the hit points of Verac that if we stay here too long, we will have prayer drain every now and then. So it's a small thing to manage throughout the crypts, and basically the faster the better. Oh, and task completed already. Nice. Next up is Darok. Also just pray, melee, use magic. Just don't let your prayer drop, otherwise you'll get bonked for a 70. Another melee brother is Guthans, so just cast away very easily. No prayer switches yet. Then we come on to our range setup. So Aram should be actually fairly easy for us because in this case we pray magic, and because our ranged is, you know, our best combat anyway, it shouldn't be too difficult to take this guy down. Might take a little while, but we should get there with our setup. And then we pray ranged on Carol, and I'm just going to use magic to get through him. I unfortunately don't have a good special attack melee weapon. And every time one of the brothers will, rather than being a fight, it will enter the final crypt where we have the rewards chest. So we got to go find the final brother and hopefully kill him. There are some puzzles going on in this room. There's also some other NPCs here that will fight you, some skeletons, some worms, some rats and whatnot. We actually will fight some of these to help get up our potential for the rewards chest itself. But let's find our Torag first. So now that we've actually made it to the Barrows chest, let's talk about this, because it's quite a complex math puzzle here. The very simple thing to think about is that it's approximately a 1 in 15 for any piece of Barrows equipment to be in the chest when we kill all of the 6 brothers. But Barrows does not have duplicate protection, so the math gets really squiffy on trying to get unique pieces, and trying to complete all of these sets will take many, many chests on average. Breaking down a few milestones, like by 100 chests open, you should have roughly like 7 pieces. By 500 chests open, you should have 34 pieces. By 1,000 chests, you should have 68 pieces, but only like a 24% to have completed every set at Barrows. So we could be here for thousands of chests if we eventually want to complete the whole set. Oh, and here's Torag. He's actually a perfect brother to be in the crypts because he's one of the least dangerous. Once again, we can just use magic and pray melee against him, and his armor equipment doesn't change anything for us really. So there he goes, very easy. Let's have our first loot. There you go, and don't be baited. That's just the strange icon for the mini quest, unfortunately. And speaking of which, I know this is a human conversation, but this has no impact on the account whatsoever. I'm only doing this for our own sanity so that we don't see a strange icon in every chest. Because again, I'm going to be doing hundreds of these. I don't want to drop the chest over and over again. So this is a more recent mini quest that only came out in 2023, where the strange old man will give you a lamp, instantly destroying it. And it means that we won't be baited on every single chest that we go through now. Perfect. We have Darok in the crypts, and we're fairly low prayer. This is a little bit dangerous. Darok on low hit points can hit like a truck, so you've got to be a little bit careful there. There he goes. Let's see. Just a bunch of runes. We're going to see a lot of rune drops. We should be able to go positive on our runes. Chest number 3. And we do get our first collection log, but it's only the bolt racks. Don't be too excited. Next up, just some more runes. Good to see the bloods stack up, though. Aram in the bin. What do we get? Ooh, an elite scroll. I don't think we'll be able to do that. Quick detour to also improve our prayer points. I had some wormling bones, so I got myself to 66 prayer here at the Chaos Altar. And I also need to get some pots. So we're also going to fill up on some snape grass because we're draining prayer very quickly here, of course. Runes. And Aram down. More runes. Okay. What's it going to be? More runes. Sure. Chest number 9 is runes. Okay, let's get out of here. Guthan's in the bin. Just for some mine runes. But we are a novice now, officially. What is chest number 11 going to bring? Just runes, sure. Good amount of bloods, though. Next up, we have runes, sure. I know I keep doing detours, but I actually want to sit at Barrows for a long time, and I'm realizing that I'm pretty low on prayer restore, just 1 Ranor right now. We also need to top up on our rings of dueling, so I'm coming back to Ferox to reset my stats every time, and that means I need more cosmics for enchants. So I might do a small detour here. I think there's a monster I can kill for a good amount of cosmics. It's not Kurasks, but Kurasks will get me the weapon to kill the thing I want to kill. Oh, and I was also on an embarrassingly low amount of salmon, so I decided to do a bunch of temporos, and we have got ourselves a decent stack of fish now, so that sorted out yet another issue with our resources. And over here at Kurasks, we are trying to get that leaf-bladed battle axe. That's actually one of our best crush weapons that we have access to right now, and I need a good crush weapon for Sarachnis. So now that we have the 71 Slayer, we can finally take on these Kurasks. We've already got the leaf-bladed sword, which is still a fairly rare drop, but we're actually looking for the battle axe, unfortunately, so we might be here for a little while. Oh! A drop that I wasn't quite looking for, but the white mystic top is not bad either. A 1 in 512 drop. Sure, we'll take it. And how many kills are we on so far? We're at 261. Way under rate, and not even expecting the leaf-bladed battle axe anytime soon, to be honest with you. Could be here for a while. Closing in on a level here. We got ourselves 86 range. You can see that we are stacking up a good amount of secondaries and seeds and whatnot though, so happy with that. That level also got us to 1600 total level, 42 mil plus experience as well. Overall, not bad at all. There it is, the leaf-bladed battle axe. It's a 1 in 1026. We got this super early. So we were below rates on the battle axe and the mystic top and the leaf-bladed sword as well. And this is honestly a pretty good weapon, not just useful for dealing with Kurasks themselves. This is like a very, very solid crush weapon, to be honest with you. It looks pretty sweet as well with the animation of how you attack with it. Pretty awesome. And there we go, just before I go, 336 Kurasks healed. We were spooned on those as well. Our luck has been insane the last couple of days. Holy. So why were we hunting this leaf-bladed battle axe? Well, I'm running over to Sarachnis. It has a 1 in 20 drop of 125 to 150 cosmic runes. So I just want to test and see how quick I can kill Sarachnis on this account. My levels are still trash, so let's find out. Well, I mean, it wasn't a clean kill by any means, but my gear is terrible. 7 minutes to get that kill. Yeah, I think this is too early for us. I don't think we're ready for Sarachnis, even at a 1 in 20 drop rate. We have lost the battle, but not the war. We've gone to the wilderness to get some cosmic runes, so I can finally make some more rings of dueling for Ferox Tellies. We are back in the swing of things, and chest number 13 is just a bunch of runes. Let's make space. Chest number 14, what are we looking at? We got some runes. Absolutely perfect. And we're closing in on chest number 15. We're on rate, but not lucky this time. Chest 16, how about now? Nope. And ignore the Yuri that's randomly there. He should be dead. Chest number 17 is runes. Okay. Chest number 18. And it's runes. Not many either. Let's finish off Carol, and good luck, good luck. Runes. Okay. Aram down. Runes. You know the drill. Chest number 21, and it's a bunch of runes. Chest 22, and it's another elite clue, and we got the pray for success task complete, sure. Chest 23, a bunch of nothing. Anything from this chest? Not quite. Torag down, bolt racks, and we are also a Barrows champion now, confirmed. Would love to get some reward for it. Oh, I'm embarrassed. I've just been called a champion, but actually I'm more of a champion because I forgot my Ferox, so I'm going to have to slow teleport my way out of here. Another chest, more bolt racks, okay. Anything this time around? Bolt racks, sure. Anything for us? No, just a bunch of runes. Next up, runes. Runes. Chest number 31. Are we going to get anything? Oh. Well, it's an item. It's Torag's hammers. Okay. Definitely not the wish list. Could it be relevant for anything? Could it be relevant for Huey, maybe? I feel like that's the only thing I have earmarked for the Torag hammers. I mean, I look like a champion, obviously. Look at this setup. Perfect. Not the item I was hoping for, but it's an item nonetheless. Back to back, perhaps? Nope. Next chest. Nothing. Nothing. Boo. I'm looking away. Disrespect it. Oh my god, yes! Yes! Carol's leather top! Oh my god, that's like the SSS tier of what I'm hoping to get here. Oh my god, it's a body as well. I've just upgraded blue dragonhide body to some amazing tanky gear. This is going to be used for so many bosses. Carol leather top is premium for us on this account. That's insane. Oh, look at the bonuses going up from like the 20s in defenses up to the 40s, 65 magic defense, 57 range defense bonus. I'm huge. And I also gained 30 in attack bonus as well. The Carol's leather top is a crazy upgrade for us so early on in our Barrows grind as well. That's incredible. Look at this setup now. I don't even care that my prayer's going down. I can tank this. You know what? I'm going to tank it. I'm going to risk it all now. I'm not going to click anything. I just trust that the tankiness of the Carols is going to see me through. I don't need anything. Anything but the defense. I can do this. 2 hit points left. No, good fight, good fight. Oh, what? Hang on. Wait, do I need to panic? Ah, never in doubt. Easy. Back to back? No. Next time.